story. As Remy, you are a first-hand witness to Hell Is Us themes of hate, violence, brutality, and humanity being its own worst enemy. They are seen in every NPC conversation,
I will say that the game is very graphic. It is very graphic. Like, you come across a tree, and there's a bunch of kids being hanged. Like, they're already, like, gonzo. So, like, if you're not for that, then this game is not for you. Like, this game is probably the most graphic thing that I've seen in a minute. Been a minute since I've seen a kid get, like, you know, in a game.
And piece of lore you find on the search for Remy's.
But it is a war zone. So, like, they don't hold any punches. They show it for what it is, and I really appreciate that.
Family. You would think that the worst of what you have to face are the hollow
there it is. That's the
plaguing
tree.
Streets and
that's the tree.
Countrysides of Hadia, but if history has told us anything time and time again, our worst enemies are always ourselves. It wasn't those haunting enemies that stuck with me past the credits, but the imagery of the world, the harrowing events described by its survivors, and the vitriol characters often had for one another. It's almost impossible not to draw parallels between the horrors portrayed throughout Remy's journey and current events.
I'm not gonna lie, the game is clunky. It's really clunky. It plays a lot like a PlayStation 2 game, but it's got like super updated graphics. But for me, that's kind of like, that's not really a negative to me. That's more of a positive because it shows that it has a type of charm, if anything.
Happening in the real world. Hadia's towns are ravaged by war, filled with imagery of civilian executions and propaganda as two fictional races of people, the Palamists.
I agree. I feel like a game being open world is a tool in the toolbox, just like a game being linear is a tool in the toolbox. I think that I would prefer an open world game, but I would also like to say that it depends on the style of the game.
And Sabinians constantly blame the other for everything wrong in the world.
Like, for example, Black Myth Wukong, I would have preferred if that game was less linear and more open world. Because, I mean, like, let's be honest here, Black Myth Wukong was incredibly linear. It had invisible walls everywhere. But that didn't really take away from the charm of the game.
Add in the rise of those terrifying new hollow
it would have enhanced it.
Creatures which are impervious to traditional weapons, and it culminates in a believable alternate history with horrors rooted in our own.
You know, I would like to say that I got I'm actually in this area and I've almost done everything in it. The great sword, whenever you're doing that spinning attack, the AoE for it is like times 10. It's great.
Terrifying new.
That is completely useless with those axes. But whenever you have the great sword and you start spinning, dude, I must have like wiped at least like 7 mobs doing that.
Which are impervious to traditional weapons, and it culminates in a believable alternate history with horrors rooted in our own.
Person don't even know how to play the fucking game. You see what they're doing there? They're like parry spamming.
Which are impervious to traditional weapons, and it culminates in a believable alternate.
I will say that the screen is a little bit cluttered, and what I mean by that is like, for example,
rooted in our own.
This. When that happens, I can't see shit. I can't see a goddamn thing. Whenever your enemy attacks clutter the screen like this, and it's in a third person where the camera's kind of poopy, it does add frustration on top of it. I'll say that.
Hell Is Us wears its grim view of a collapsed civilization and its struggling population on its sleeve. Every major NPC can be asked about Hadia, the war, peacekeepers, the hollow creatures, and both the Palamists.
That's the best thing you can do, because like this is also dialogue. Where's my mouse? This is dialogue. And this is also dialogue. Is every time you find a new NPC, just ask a bunch of questions. Like ask all the questions. Just gray them all out.
And Sabinians. And unlike the obscure puzzles and riddles throughout the world, the characters speak plainly about their feelings on each topic, be that a young girl who calls everyone on the other side murderers, or a member of the military who has no issues whatsoever.
I think it's... Yeah, so it's the Palamists, and the Sabanians, they're at war with one another.
With collateral damage.
When you have a cockroach problem in your home,
Yeah.
you don't negotiate with the vermin to leave. You exterminate them.
While these conversations won't progress any storylines or assist in side quests, they all help to paint an effective picture of the current state of the world and how it came to be.
We need to progress. The only way to achieve greatness is to rid ourselves of the Palamist swine.
These conversations were enlightening, but they are also tough to swallow in today's world, especially when myself and many others use video games as a means of escapism. There were times when it often felt like too much, but the thought of ignoring these kinds of experiences felt cynical and disrespectful to those enduring similar tragedies daily. Even minor NPCs.
Well, now that she's opened up the can of worms, I'm going to put the can of worms back where they belong. So, let's pick this apart. So first and foremost, you're full of shit, lady. Nobody is dealing with this in today's society. You know why? Because everyone involved is either dead or they're currently fighting back. So I would assume she's referring to the town that you get to, Hadia. Whenever you get there, the town had already been ravaged by it was the other faction, the Sabina whatevers. The colonel she was talking to that said that the Palamists were cockroaches was the one that had already taken over the town, so everything that happened there had already happened. I would assume what she's trying to make a connection to, and this might be going off on a limb, is whenever you decided to put these woke, creepy, weird-ass characters into these games that actually tied to what's going on in America and real-world situations in current time, well, was. Thankfully, that's changed now, for obvious reasons. And you trying to compare these two things makes me sick to my stomach to the point where I want to violently throw up. Because this tells me everything I need to know about games journalists and about how fucking useless they are. Let me guess, you're going to give the game a 6?
He struck a chord as I encountered a small settlement of survivors, many of whom have lost families, limbs, and more. Hell is Us never strays away from showing the cost of war.
You know what's even crazy? If you remember Rambo, First Blood Part, actually any of them, you see his struggles with what had happened in Vietnam, and whenever he goes to Afghanistan, and I believe the third movie, or whenever he goes to, I think it's Thailand, in the second movie, you see all these images, you see all these people that have gotten fucked up from the war. I didn't really hear anybody bitching and complaining when that movie was making millions of dollars. Maybe they're not comparable.
And it's better for it. These tragedies aren't just there for show either, as they also feed into the important time loop mechanic. Time loops appear as concentrated spheres of negative energy derived from truly heinous actions.
So does that mean that anytime there's a crime that's committed in a game, that you're gonna feel the same way? So anytime there's a crime whatsoever, you know, like if you're playing Grand Theft Auto and you walk up and shoot somebody, does that make you like feel disrespected if you don't pay more attention to it? So like, you know, so you don't want to not deal with it because it's happening in the current world, so you're just gonna leave and walk away from it, and you know, I imagine you wouldn't bring that up if you were playing Grand Theft Auto.
Public executions, murder, and other tragic events, and they can only be cleared by removing an area of its time loop guardians. Though most are optional, clearing them provides rewards like key items for certain puzzles or NPCs and various weapon upgrades, and also stops enemies from respawning in that vicinity, which is enough incentive for me to tackle them when convenient. The Guardians appear as regular hollow enemies at a glance, but are slightly tougher fights due to their higher health and attack power. Although, more often than not, they were still so easy, I would only realize I had just faced a Guardian after the fact. So they didn't stand out as meaningful or memorable fights to match the somber moments around them.
I'll admit that. Even it is the first area, though, that some of the enemies do feel a little laxed. I wouldn't change that, because I'd imagine it gets a lot harder the more you go. that is the first area.
Combat not quite scratching the itch I
think there's like 4 weapons. There's like 4 weapons you get. There's the polearm, the double axes, the one sword, and then the great sword. And that's it.
It was a consistent theme throughout most of Hell Is Us. It has all the staples you'd expect in an action-adventure game: attack combos, charge attacks, parries, dodges, and special abilities that improve both your weapons and a drone that fights alongside you. But while it has the ingredients of a great combat system, they never come together to make something more impressive than the sum of its parts. That isn't to say combat is bad in any way, because it can still be quite fun, but it never really wowed me either. Even the executions for certain enemies, which shift the camera perspective in an attempt to punch up the stylishness of those moves, didn't amaze me despite being functionally useful.
I agree. It's useful because if you were to take out the blob that, this thing that's sitting outside of the mob, you can't kill the enemy until you take the life away from the mob, the blob, this thing. And then it goes back into the enemy, and then you could do damage. But if this enemy is at full health, and it has this X stun attack thing, you can insta-kill it. See how much health it had? Just insta-kill it.
Early on, Remy learns that standard weapons are useless against the hollow enemies, and quickly builds up an arsenal of limbic weapons with special properties. Swords, twin axes, polearms, and more, each with their own strengths and weaknesses.
I don't really like, I'll say that as well. I'm not a big fan, 'cause I'm still playing it, how these mobs are able to get so far away from you so fast.
Each with their own strengths.
It really makes for frustration whenever your health is like down to here, because your stamina and your health both go down to here. It's like a connected bar.
Weaknesses. As you explore and solve various puzzles or help the citizens of Hedea, you unlock glyphs that can be equipped to weapons to augment them with properties such as rage, ecstasy, terror, and grief. Upgrading weapons with different properties will not only change their appearance, but also change which abilities they can equip. I was a big fan of Rage as it supercharged my aggressive playstyle, allowing me to stagger enemies and giving me some ranged options. Meanwhile, Terror ended up being an augment for my second weapon, as it allowed me to drain enemies of their health at a safe distance. Hell Is Us also takes a different approach to healing while in combat. Dealing damage refills your health, but only if you
whenever you get it to this point and you still got a lot of enemies, it's almost impossible.
Cash in after landing an attack or combo without taking damage. This was a double-edged sword for me, as it's an interesting, unique system, but one that meant
you have to press R1 when the ring lights up at the right time, and you can't be in an attack or getting hit.
Would often not worry about how much damage I was taking, because I knew that landing 1 or 2 combos would be enough to heal me back up in a pinch. It allowed me to be more aggressive in the hopes of out-healing any damage I took, but occasionally my bravado would get the best of me and lead to either death or finishing a fight with critical health.
Yeah. And then usually when you finish a fight with critical health, you end up just dying in the next fight anyway. Oh my god, there's 4 of them. Jesus.
My strategy had to change as I reached the later acts, with specific enemies that could chain attacks to interrupt or stagger me, preventing me from retaliating or causing me to get overwhelmed by a group. That said, Hell Is Us lacks enemy variety overall, with only 5 types of visually distinct hollow enemies. That is a letdown, because I really like their designs, which range from a humanoid with an eerie black void in place of its face.
I don't even think the game's very long, to be quite frank.
Chest, to a mage with large ribbed wings that creates damaging zones on the ground. And I was hoping to see the team behind them flex their creative muscles even more. It is similarly lacking in the boss department, with only 2 traditional bosses across the 3 acts. It does have a few gauntlets of enemies to fight through that act as pseudo-bosses for certain areas, but they just don't have the same impact after delving through multiple floors of a dungeon. Thankfully, the roster is padded out with 12 haze-type enemies in addition to the hollows. These don't have the same cool, distinct designs, instead looking like more generic shapes or creatures made of small, colorful blocks. But what they lack in visual flair, they make up for in challenge, as these enemies were often the ones to either overwhelm
those are the ones that'll fucking kill you like pretty quick. They're, especially whenever you get like a chained enemy, like this one's chained to one enemy and that one's probably chained to the same enemy. Like, if you get, like, 3 or 4 of these, or even 5, there's, like, it gets hard.
Or give me a better fight. Early on, hollow enemies become entwined with each other and various haze enemies, preventing them from losing health until the attached hazes have been subjugated.
Yeah, you have
This
to.
creates a small dance of taking down the haze and then attempting to defeat the hollow before that haze could respawn, adding a nice layer of complexity to the
There's also a bunch of hollows that could be connected to one haze. I found that to be quite challenging.
otherwise
Well,
simple combat.
let me guess, a 6. Honestly, at current stance, I'd give the game like an 8 or a 9. I think the game's pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
Hell Is Us is a blend of exploration, puzzles, and combat that, while familiar, pushes you to really pay attention to the world around you in a
You
way
do
that's
have
both
to pay
compelling
attention.
and occasionally frustrating. Its stark approach to quest and map tracking forces you to use your own powers of observation and take notes to solve its challenges, and the puzzles littered throughout the world kept me on my toes more than action-adventure games like this typically do. Though its lack of enemy variety and fairly straightforward combat mean the action sections don't stack up in the same way, there are enough
How
tools
the hell
in
is
Remy's
this person
arsenal
able
to
to
at least
jump?
have a good time while taking down its monsters. Hell Is Us doesn't shy away from showing the dark reality of a country ravaged by war while doing so, as well as how the worst parts of humanity are, in the end, more harrowing than our most terrifying nightmares. It holds up a mirror to us and the world we live in, pushing the boundaries of its own audience's
Nah. Man, get up
comfort
outta
in a
here.
way that will stick with me past any of its fights.
Oh, I bet.
For more, check out our reviews of Chronos the New Dawn or Metal Gear Solid Delta. And for everything
Oh man, we gotta watch Metal Gear Solid. Did we watch that one already? I don't think we did we? We'll have to watch that one tomorrow. Oh shit! The Bigfoot vlog!
This might be my last vlog, bro. I ate this
Big-
bear's berries.
Oh yeah.
Now he's trying to turn me into a salad.
Wait. We got Bigfoot vlog versus the Bell Witch. Let's go! But so that then I like, get that Bigfoot vlog time up in there, go sub to his channel, show him some
Told
love.
him I didn't know they were his. Ain't no labels on jungle snacks, man.
Yeah, there usually isn't, is there?
I'm swearing. Now. Y'all ever mud mask your whole body so you don't become bear dinner?
Bear dinner. Oh man, you got, Cletus, you gotta get up in there and get that bear dinner. Did that a little too well.
I think he gave up. Or maybe he's waiting behind that bush with a bib on.
Oh no, he's definitely waiting for you.
It's dark in here, man. I gotta peek outside to see what's what. The bear is nowhere to be seen.
Ooh.
This ain't my usual trail. This looks like the side of the jungle even Tarzan don't mess with.
I guess everyone has that part of the neighborhood no one goes to, huh?
Yo, is that a frickin' well? I was thirsty, but
In
now
the
I
middle of the woods, man, that is... Ooh, that's a big nope for me. No, sir.
feel like I summoned something.
Oh,
Who puts a wellway out here? Okay, now I know I ain't been to this part.
Bigfoot lost some teeth.
That a cabin. That got lights. Ain't no way this real.
Oh, welcome, no... Payment safe star.
No payment? No traps?
Papament. What happened there? Someone who owns this cabin obviously can't spell. What the fuck?
No sketchy vibes
I'd imagine that's supposed to say safe stay.
at all? Bruh. I can hear you watching and not subscribing.
Yeah,
Hit
losers.
subscribe.
Why aren't you
I'll come
subscribed yet?
Smash that button myself. Now. They got lights? This ain't a shack, it's an Airbnb from a horror movie with 5 stars.
It's either a jungle grandma's cabin or I walked into a ghost retirement home. Why
Hey, it could be both.
it smell like pickled shoes?
Yo, indoor plumbing? In the middle of a snake-infested GPS dead zone? WHU built this. Bigfoot Martha Stewart. Who the hell refrigerates spaghetti milk? I just met a new phobia today. I earned this couch with my life. If a ghost wants it back, he better fight me with snacks.
That couch looks comfy, bro. That couch looks so comfy. It looks soft, but it looks firm.
So,
Those are the
update.
best kind of
Bear
couches.
tried to ruin my life over some berries. Found a well. Now I'm in some Dollar Tree haunted house with Netflix electricity. 8, where the creepy part at. Every free stay ends with a spirit trying to whisper Latin in my ears.
Right?
Hi, welcome to my haunted TikTok cottage. Comes with rotting carpet, a possibly cursed fridge.
Bruh, what in the grandma's Netflix is this?
Oh, bro, he got some cassettes. Nice.
They got VHS? What year did I teleport into?
Oh, those are
Man, I ain't saying
VHSs. I don't know why they look smaller to me.
Dumb, but if it says do not watch, that's
should watch
code
it.
for me to ruin my life on camera. I mean, if they want me to watch
Every single scary movie ever made.
it, why label it so spicy? All right, internet,
And you know you got to get that spicy content in. That's how you get them views.
let's ruin my soul.
That's right. Sell it, baby. Every company already owns a piece of it. You might as well.
This better not be some dude flossing in 144p, or I'm suing somebody's ghost. Ain't no way. Bro, I swear if something jumps out, I will pass away permanently.
Nah, she's crawling like a TikTok possessed
Oh, what the fuck?
noodle.
Rob Zombie? Is this where you've been? Oh, I love you. We found him. It's Rob.
Get me out!
Yo, is that the same dang well I just drank out to?
Alta?
Oh, hell no. Okay. No demon outside. Just me and the nightmares I've willingly invited in.
Oh, he's panicking now. Don't panic.
Why is it quiet? Jungle's always yelling. This ain't right.
Oh, hell no.
Y'all. I think my soul just unplugged itself.
It just left his body, bro.
I just wanted to vlog and eat berries, man. Not play hide and seek with a VHS demon. Gotta find a light switch, man. Can't fight a ghost in the dark. WHO got 2 TVs in a jungle house. I didn't ask for surround sound trauma.
Surround sound trauma. Oh.
She fast. This ain't no slow ghost.
Woo.
She
Man,
got-
that kind of looks like the ghoul from that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode. Isn't it like Ben and Terrence Teller or something like that? It's something like that, right?
Gym membership. If she got teleport hacks, I'm calling the
Terror
Forest
Teller or something?
FBI.
Terror
I
Teller
ain't
or
going
something?
down like this. She waiting. I
Oh,
can
you got a
feel it in
candle
my
that's
fur.
not lit. You gotta light that up.
I'm about to swing on a ghost.
Nope. Ooh. Nah, bro, I swear this was a door. Who the hell bricks it up from the inside? I'm inside the goddamn back rooms.
Did this window just vanish? Bruh, I've been set up by architecture demons. I'm inside a Minecraft fever dream.
Those are the worst ones too. That's like playing on a Fortnite server, man. You like shoot at somebody and then you gotta like, burn down the Twin Towers at the same time. It sucks.
Okay, couch was there. Lamp was up. Who's redesigning the place while I blink? Why is there a doll orphanage in here? Who decorates with pure cursed energy? These
Bro,
things
they're
got
all
no
looking
eyes,
at
they're
him.
staring at me. Bell Witch got AI dolls now? Who drew this? Nah. I don't know, y'all. I don't babysit cursed kids.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't you. Run! Go! Go!
Bigfoot, stay with me.
Who the hell keeps whispering my government name? Get out my head, lady! Y'all ever seen your doom announce itself? That door just flirted with my soul. Y'all better like this vlog, because I'm risking my hairy behind for this footage.
Yo, this the sequel couch? How she got part 2 down here?
Nah, This tape got main character energy. I ain't pressing out play unless y'all.
Bro, it's
bend
got blood
your life
all over it.
insurance.
Fuck that.
Sit down.
I ain't sitting nowhere. Why is the TV talking like it's been smoking packs?
Get me out of this hell, IKEA. This place got haunted furniture and boss battles.
Nuh-uh.
That's the best kind of house right there, man. What kind of boss battle are you fighting? You got the big rat or the giant cockroach? Oh, no, you got the worst kind, the ghost.
Y'all.
Those ones are hard.
Please be Barky with a face mask prank. Please be Barky. Yo. Lady. Oh, you gonna just sit there like we roommates?
Don't worry. I'm not here to harm you.
That's fucking awful. I hate that. I wouldn't care if you didn't want to harm me. I still would be sticking around.
I owe you a thank you, Bigfoot. More than you know.
Wait, what? What did I do? I didn't subscribe to any haunted hero program.
Years ago, I was perched on a tall tree in this same forest. It was dusk. I was weak, alone. Then Wendigo appeared. Tall, silent, brutal.
Oh, the Wendigo!
Run all you want.
Remember that episode?
I'm coming.
You know what? I'll link that one down in the description as well.
Oh, wait. W-A-A-T. That W is you.
Wait, W-A-A-T?
I interrupted
That W is you?
wedding.
What is this spelling?
Neutralized him and disappeared before I could speak. I've waited here.
I didn't even know I helped, but dang, that means a lot.
Bring it in, witch lady. You deserve a hug more than anyone I know.
Girl's from Britain now.
Thank you for not running.
She got you.
Existing. You brought peace to a lost soul.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate everything about that.
Bigfoot.
That was real.
Hey,
That
man, you got a
hug,
house now.
That was real. You don't fake ghost hugs like that. Guess this one's mine now. Witch left me a mixtape goodbye.
You never know whose life you change just by showing up.
That's right.
Sometimes being there is enough.
That's right.
Let me know where you're watching from. Drop a comment. And hey, if this touched your heart, hit that subscribe so you don't miss the next story.
Oh, whoops.
I'm not going.
Whoops. Hold on. Refresh this. I wanted to do another visual steering. You know what? We'll keep going if we have to. Okay, here we go. We got some J Daddy. Ooh.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Is your math homework boring you to sleep?
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and read me one of those questions?
Okay.
Yo, he's got so much drool on his face.
Has 34 t-shirts.
Check out J Daddy. Go ahead and send him a like, man. Sub to his channel. Shit, man, his videos are doing wonderful. I wish my videos would do that good.
Pants and 6
Okay,
pairs
stop
of shoes.
right there. That sounds boring as That's better. Why don't you read me that question one more time?
Missy
Oh,
has
is this
34
this is an ad for his
14
book, isn't it?
plugs and 6 pairs of
Nice.
Now you're ready to learn some math.
Here, honey, how's the homework? It's awesome. Really?
Yeah, can you help me with this question?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Jamal has a 10-inch and Linda has a 10. If Linda's is 8 inches deep, how
Oh my god!
left out of Linda's
Test your brain and your morals with 100.
Oh my god, dude, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah, well, I'm gonna say it. Check his book out. Probably won't make a video out of this, but check his book out. Where's it at? We got Disney, Forza. We'll move this one up, and we'll go to this one now. Probably gonna skim this video because it's 26 minutes long.
Random brand challenge with my boys, Road Rider and the Beast Boy. And today, we only have 3 brands. But how we're gonna get the brands is I'm gonna think of a number between 1 to 10, and whoever gets closer, gets that brand. So our 3 brands today is gonna be BMW,
Okay.
Chevy, and Ford.
Okay.
That's it?
BMW, Chevy, and Ford. So
no Mitsubishi.
no, just BMW, Chevy, or Ford. So basically, this is going to be for Chevy, and whoever guesses the number, I think of between 1 to 10, closest gets Chevy. So try to guess the numbers between 1 to 10.
5.
Okay, him. What do you guess?
Beast Boy.
Don't tell me what. Beast Boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pick a number from 1 to 10, bro.
1 to 10.
7.
See what you should have done? You should have wrote down on a piece of paper and showed the camera what your number was. So that way, people that are watching the video know what number you decided to go with before you ask, what number are you choosing. And it added a cool little spin to it,
It was 8.
Oh, damn. So
Okay.
Beast
So
Boy
Beast
got
Boy,
it.
you got Chevy.
Alright, and then
245?
oh shit, I picked BM. Oh, I supposed to be Ford. Alright, let me go to Ford. I was in
You're supposed to be Ford. I got BMW.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Okay, now I have. I'm picking this. I'm picking the S1.
Loading, I'm going to hang myself.
Oh, so you guys are gonna race?
Cool. I guess I can't get this drink.
Oh, here we go. Who got the Hudson? Why would you choose the Hudson?
Except me. Again.
Bro, this is lower than us. He's
But I bet you I'll still...
Oh my god, these cars are terrible! Yo, what are these cars?
Hey, no!
Dude, you're just bullying. Yeah, just bullying. Fuck him. Ah!
Let's see.
Hey, man, survival of the fittest.
Oh, who's that? I was catching up.
Ooh, the Hudson. Ooh, the Hudson. Ooh, the Hudson. Oh, damn.
No.
I was still gaining on you, Brayden. I was still gaining.
Yes.
Ends with the car getting flipped over. My car just being.
Yo, y'all should try to flip each
Alright,
other's cars
so,
over.
Beast Boy gets 2 points, I get 1 point, and then Road Rider gets 0 points. So next it's gonna be a C-class drift zone.
C-class drift? No, C-class should be like at least A. You can't.
Oh, he got the Ford. Oh, he's got the fucking Raptor. Oh, no, you're cooked. Oh, you're absolutely fucking cooked. There's no way.
Okay, slash drift.
Oh!
Okay, we're both
He's got the Camaro. Bro. Oh, that was clean. Wait, where's the other guy?
I don't see him. I don't see Road on the map at all.
No, I'm here. I'm just too far behind y'all.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, what? The cars have no collision?
No, mine. Oh, wait.
I did see.
Yeah, no, mine.
This is Forza?
142.
What? That's bullshit. You can't drift this in a C class.
Bro, I'm gonna give you the tune for this, bro. And you'll try your.
Oh, it's not a race. It's drifting points.
Bro,
I forgot about that. Okay.
let's try in like a normal, let's try in Formula Drift and see who gets the most. Because I can't do none of this in C class. Cause if I was going to drift,
we're just gonna wait on him.
If I was going to drift.
I have 0.
For drifting.
Festival.
Oh, what happened? What just happened?
Wait.
21.
Oh, I was about to say, go. I was about to say, ain't no way he got 21 or. At 41. Okay. I don't even know anymore. Alright. Let's see what he can do.
Shit. Ooh, nope.
Oh, he spun?
Yep.
What you get?
Not yet. Almost there.
Drifting's fucking hard to do, even in like normal cars. It's not easy.
Focus RS.
Oh, dude. That's a good car. His is better, though.
Oh. Yeah, that's where he died.
He didn't die. He's still alive.
Oh. Oh, that was Brian or someone. Alright.
Oh!
No, that's Sean.
Oh, Shawn Mendes. Okay.
Why does that have a fender on the front of the vehicle?
After he comes back, I'll let you take your British ass through there.
I got 180. I fucked up on my run there.
Dude, that's more
No questions.
I got
fucking Ford out of my way.
Oh! Oh, he's oh! Oh! It's so weird to see that there's no collision with vehicles. Like, why even have the vehicles there?
Oh, there we go. That's where it happened right there. That turn always gets me.
Can we go through that way?
I mean, since he went that way, we all should go through that way. So he got 180. We're all gonna just, since he already got 180 going through that way, we should.
So I went back this way.
Oh, those aren't fenders, those are lights. I thought they were I thought it was fenders. I thought it was like what's on here.
I'm actually kidding. I'm kidding. You won that. Oh.
Oh, he stuck it though. He didn't spin out. It still counted.
2 runs. So if you want to go from the front again, you can. If you want to go from the back, you can.
Oh, it's a big old U-turn.
I'm gonna go again. What's the Road Rider movie?
Yep, I'm off the road. You're good.
Okay.
So wait, there's collision with each other? But not with the other cars.
Where did Rainbow come from?
I guess that makes sense.
I would have won. I got 182 on that one. 82 right there. And
I'm like hung up on this whole collision thing. I don't know why.
Oof. Alright, so I won that one.
Oh! That was still clean. I don't care. Still
counts. 182 ones.
This is my new drift car. Drag.
I'd be super hypercars just for this shit. Not gonna lie. I might just.
Jesus, there's so many cars.
100.
So many cars.
No, S2. Okay, everyone, we're going at the same time because it's 9:50.
Oh my god, best car ever. Well, not there's a couple other Mustangs that I think are better. Oh, he's got the BMW too. Oh, this is another drifting one. Why would you want a car like this for drifting?
For me?
Yes, because you're a hybrid. Go.
Yeah, let me go fix the internet for my mom.
Oh! Oh! Dude, the Mustang is like the best thing to drift in.
Ooh, no. Too much. Too much.
Oh,
Oh! Ooh! Bro almost went for a tumble.
Alright, I'm at 400,000. Beautiful.
450.
400,000? Where the points at? E-Drift, great E-Drift, awesome E-Drift, ultimate. Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What did you get?
Oh!
I just got under a mil. No, what? I was at
Try to guess how much I got.
Million. 1.2.
Failed.
451.
I literally failed in the middle of it. And just
Oh, it
You're
sucks.
just still going.
Yeah. I failed when I was doing that, that 360 way in the middle of the mountain.
Yeah, that
And
was where you almost went off the mountain, I bet. Good shit, man. W video. Let's check out IC Chase game. Oh, you have no likes on that video, man. We gotta give you a like. Gotta give you a like on there, man. It's 9:30. I wanted to pull up YouTube. Did I? Don't think I did. Did I? I sure didn't. Okay. Ooh.
Rated E10 for ages 10
You know,
and
I
up.
gotta talk about this. I already, just in that little glimpse, I saw something that I was like, nope. Ain't gonna happen. So first off, so you don't, this is the apparatus bay. This is where the fire trucks are parked. They're called apparatuses. Your clothes never enter the building, ever. Actually, this is all the apparatus bay. These are all garages with fire trucks. They don't enter the building. They will stay out with the fire truck or in this area. So whenever I see him running through the building where people are eating, I immediately think to myself, well, someone's getting cancer. In fact, the carcinogens that stick to these uniforms, these fire suits, can be spread so easily to your family. Even whenever you get done putting out a fire, you have to go back and immediately take a shower to get all that crap off of you. So much cancerous stuff could be spread. Bro, the video I did, the short that I did of the ladder, the guy pulling the ladder out of his butt and setting up that 3-deck ladder, that shit got so many views on TikTok. It got so many views. And there were firefighters like butting heads with the dumbasses in chat, dude. It was so funny.
Dispatch to Unit 7. Dispatch
Dispatch to Unit 7. You hear me?
Unit 7 to dispatch.
We have an emergency downtown.
You got further intel?
We have confirmation of a fire. There are also reports of people still inside the structure.
Bro, the hype is real. Like, whenever you're in the back of the fire truck, like right here, and you're like getting fucking pumped up, and you're like all good to go. Your shit's all bunked up, bro.
Of a fire. There are also reports of people still inside the structure.
Gonna do some search and rescue.
Gotta get through this door first.
Now you're safe.
Oh, and you gotta do the hydrant breathe. Nice.
Attack at the fire.
Why the hell would you have a fire extinguisher fighting that? Ain't no way in hell, man. What? Bro, you losing that fight. This is not what puts out a fire. GPM puts out a fire. Gallons per minute. Water. A lot of fucking water. Big fire need big water. That's what you need to put out a fire, not this. You ain't putting shit out with this.
Attack at the fire.
That's what you need. And you need that bitch to be up. You need the GPM coming out of the nozzle to be like full. If it's not lifting you up off the ground, you ain't putting nothing out.
Gas fire here. Whoa.
Oh, it's got some foam.
Take care of.
That is not how you want to be breathing whenever you're going through a fire. You hear that? You ain't gonna be running on the fire field either. That's a good way to get your ass thrown out of the fire service. Don't ever run on the fire field, bro. You huffing and puffing like that in that bottle, you gotta freeze your bottle up. You ain't gonna have no air.
Taking care of the fire, boss.
Firefighting simulator. Ignite.
Man, I'm gonna have to get this game and play it, dude. I'm telling you, I'm
Now
gonna have to
available
play
on
this game.
PlayStation 5.
Oh, it's available already. Damn. I wanted to do visual steering. I have this set up right. Let me see. Okay. Where is visual steering? Right here. Aha! Videos. When carjackers mess with the wrong car. Let's go! Oh, this is the one. Yeah, dude. This guy got destroyed. He was like putting gas in his car and he just took the nozzle out and started spraying them down with gasoline. Yo, like, bro, absolutely freaking cooked right there.
This is what happens when carjackers mess with the wrong car. From fearless drivers to criminal fails straight out of a movie.
Damn!
This is one ride you don't want to miss. Let's get into it.
What the? Oh my god, he had a shooting taser!
Stop it! Stop it!
Oh, stop! Stop it! Stop! Shut the fuck up. Oh, you could see what he's eyeballing too. Bro, you're not even hiding it. He's trying to take a moped?
It would be a quick grab. Turned out to be a kickback program.
Oh! Bro just got drop kicked. Oh!
Next time, maybe pick a target that isn't willing to use their car as a weapon.
What you gonna do with that little car? Man, get up out of here! They was trying to upgrade.
On a freeway bridge, a group of would-be carjackers blocks the road. But instead of becoming a victim, this driver turns the tables.
Oh!
Trap to escape.
Hold on, give me a second. There.
He wanted smoke, so firefighters...
What the hell is he doing?
No, he didn't!
Bro.
Hey, get up!
Oh, uh-huh. Oh, the captain. Oh. Bro, you don't want to fuck with a group of firemen, dude. They'll beat your ass. They will beat your ass, dude.
Pour out ready to rob, but the victim turns the tables instantly.
Yo, like, low-key, guy's an absolute genius for doing this. Absolute genius.
Of gasoline that soaks the attackers and even floods their getaway van.
Damn, bro. You know that car's gonna be like, you're gonna be able to smell that car from like that van from miles away.
Bending on the freeway, the driver makes a split-second decision. Slam the gas, tear through the trap, and leave nothing.
He's so far away.
Behind.
Oh, oh, oh! Nice! Oh, bro! That's gonna cost thousands to replace. Oh, come the fuck on! That's so annoying. That's a Porsche too. Bro, cut a hole in this guy's car drop top.
Yeah, genius. Ruin a classic convertible, then walk away because it has 3 pedals.
Really? Oh, no shot. Oh my god! This one, bro, this guy is an absolute beast. Absolute fucking beast. This guy is a legend. Oh my god.
Attempt ends in pure
These
pain,
idiots.
As the would-be robbers discovered this driver wasn't going down.
Bro had nothing to lose. He did not care. He was like, you want this car, bitch? You can have it in hell.
Without a fight.
Look, he's speeding. He's speeding. Look, he's speeding up. Look what he doing. Look what he doing. He's speeding and he's doing like the zigzags. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You fuckers, you want this car, man? Uh-huh. That's right. They thought they was gonna put one over on him, bro. Uh-uh. Nah, that was a good one. Great video to add in here. Hell yeah, visual steering.
Criminal strategy.
Oh, there's somebody in the car.
Common sense, 0. Driver's survival instinct, 100.
Oh! They don't even care that you got a gun, bro. They got so many guns and I know. Yo, usually if you're trying to rob somebody, you're not a killer. You're just a robber.
Sometimes it does.
You have a gun to like intimidate, and maybe you might just so happen to be a killer. I mean, sure. But like 9 times out of 10, if you're trying to rob somebody, they don't want to go to jail for murder. They don't mind going to jail for robbery. If they get caught.
Police lights to end a robbery.
A lot easier to get caught if you kill somebody.
Just one biker willing to step in.
Man, what is this guy's problem? Get up out of here. Oh, he was trying. Oh, okay. Guy's running, dude. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, another vehicle got his ass. Knocked his thing out of his... Oh, it's the same guy. What the heck is he doing?
Stealing cars at a gas station. That's like robbing a bank with your ID out. Next time, maybe steal something easier, like common sense.
Bro's just putting air in his tires. You really gonna steal his car? Oh, it got in the car! Oh!
Smart move. Steal in broad daylight. Because nobody notices a jigsaw screaming at 120 decibels.
Oh, they're trying to get... Okay. Hey, why would you do this in broad fucking daylight? There's so many cars parked in front of this house, too. They really didn't think they was gonna get away with this, did they?
In a gated home where he thought he'd be safe, a driver is ambushed. But instead of surrendering, he turns his own car into a getaway weapon.
Oh, go, 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 go! Yup. Yup. They can't even get back in their own vehicle.
The setup was simple. Trap the car, corner the driver. But the moment they boxed him in, he flipped the plan.
That's also another reason why the most cars have like child locks on them now. It's to keep people from being able to walk up on your passenger sides and your back seats and opening the doors like that.
Using reverse as his weapon,
it's kind of like a
and
theft
ramming
mechanism.
his way out to freedom.
Oh, yep, that's right. Fuck your car. Oh, he tore the front end off.
In just seconds, a simple theft turned into a chase scene, reminding thieves that homeowners don't just hand over the keys.
Oh, 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 oh! Ooh! Ooh, that's a nice car.
Robbers forgot 911 isn't just a car, it's also the number you'll be calling.
Ooh! Bro got his foot ran over. That's what you get, loser! That's what you get! Uh-huh.
A daring daylight theft turns into a high-speed chase as the stolen van barrels down the freeway, only to be intercepted and
reclaimed by the police minutes later.
That's freaking hilarious. I mean, of all things that they could have stolen, the pinkest damn vehicle, the brightest highlighter looking vehicle, right?
In seconds, the thrill of a stolen GTI vanishes as the owner pulls up, sealing the only exit. Thieves keep trying.
Bro, what a legendary neighbor. Bro needs an award.
But the
Seriously.
trap is already set.
Are you kidding me? They're still trying to get the car out? Bro. Alright, last one, last one. Oh! 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 Well, these guys really want that car.
Imagine putting in all that effort.
Really? Yeah.
Target drive off.
Bro got away with it anyway. What a bunch of idiots. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it for this video. No more. I'm getting too attached to the video. We gotta leave some for visual steering. Check out visual steering. Go ahead, throw a like on this video. Go ahead, sub to his channel. Check out visual steering. Does he have a... Doesn't seem like it. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So, if you guys don't remember, there used to be a... If you guys don't remember, there used to be a trend that was going around where people were like bleaching their buttholes. Like they would, you know, be in their birthday suits and they would spread their cheeks to the sun and get their butthole bleached. Now we've got this.
Idea this existed. Call me naive, I suppose. I don't typically go on TikTok, but I was going to take the plunge this afternoon because I was
that was a real thing.
Watching so many videos about like Swiftie meltdowns and like parties being thrown, tears being shed, like the happy see what all the hoopla was about. And before I even had a chance to type in words to the search bar, this video started auto-playing.
I'm free bleeding in the grass right now. And it's occurred to me that a large collective of women are bleeding right now, and whatever this cycle is, whatever we're moving through our blood together feels like one of the most potent bleeds, and I sense more women are synced up now more than ever, so drop a rose if you're bleeding too.
Not gonna...
You know, it occurs to me that every time I find these videos and I watch them, my IQ drops by like 5 points. My sanity has begun to leave my body at a rate that I didn't think was possible. Remember that? I strongly believe in locking up the 2% of humanity, or at least in the US. If we lock up the 2%, then everything would be better in the US. We need to do this. It has to happen.
Lie, that was a crazy hook. I'm free bleeding in the grass right now. It reminds me of Ty Lopez's infamous ad, I'm in my garage right now. There's a lot to unpack here. So she is on her period right now that she's expressing.
It kind of amazes me how open people are nowadays about a lot of things. Like back then you had like this sense of privacy and you just didn't talk about some things. I feel like this is one of them. It's disgusting. And that's why no one talks about it.
Here, making it sound like a...
Your blood is not.
Something.
And a reminder that your blood is not an inconvenience. It's actually one of the most magical gifts in the entire world. Whatever you experience before your bleed, in luteal, when you feel like you're moving through different emotions, different challenges, gets to come out through your blood. You get to die every month and be reborn through your blood.
The fuck are you talking about? Huh?
And the earth takes it, if you give it to her, and alchemizes it. So the sooner that you can give your blood back.
What are you in fucking Full Metal Alchemist-ing this shit? What are you like, are you like Roy Elric? The fuck? Lady, what planet do you live on? Where are you from? It clearly isn't Earth. Huh? How do these get so viral? Yo, I'm struggling. Hey, this shit just goes viral like this? Just some lady sitting in the grass with her shit hanging out of her fucking skirt on the grass, just letting her shit bleed all over the grass. That's so gross. What's wrong with these? Why? Why is the internet so stupid?
To the earth.
God damn.
The more alive that you become.
This must be a pretty common thought process in the modern day about like how period blood is magical and has like divine properties. You remember a few months ago I was making fun of that.
The only thing that's divine is the mentality of these fucking retards when they sit there and bleed on the goddamn grass.
That goober, that goofball who's like, I actually love to eat pussy that's on its period.
Oh my god, no. Fucking disgusting.
About, like,
what the fuck?
You flatline. You go straight to Valhalla.
No.
But through your period blood, you are born anew. As long as you're bleeding on the grass, I guess. I went to her page, and this is her entire
And potent thing that you could be doing right now during this eclipse portal, during this last half of 2025, during forever your time on Earth is to offer your blood back to the Earth. Why? Because your blood has the ability to end war.
I have truly given up all hope in humanity. It's gone. Yep. Well, since she feels so strongly about that, why doesn't she go down to Ukraine with a bunch of her friends that are all on their periods and sit in the dirt that's down there with all the dead people and bleed into the earth and see how well that goes?
It has codes and instructions for the Earth to reprogram the collective grid. And I know that sounds powerful and I know that sounds like a lot because
it doesn't sound like either. It sounds like a fucking weird ass fantasy that you've come up with because you've got some kind of thing with your blood because you're a weirdo. This woman screams padded room, please. Please put this woman in a padded room.
It is.
What kind of fucking...
This person should not be allowed to vote.
Anime plotline is that?
She should barely be allowed to be with the general public.
Your period blood can end wars by feeding it to the earth? That... Who knew the secret was right under our nose the whole time? Now, far be it from me to poke holes in the theory here, but let's go back in time. Let's rewind the clock.
No, I don't want to go back in time. I'm much rather making fun of these idiots that get online and post stupid shit like this. Thank you, though, Charlie.
Right now, and I cut my hand, like a ritualistic cut with a ceremonial dagger on my hand, and drip some of that blood on the soil. What codes am I giving it?
That's right.
The Konami code? Like, what am I hitting it with? I don't know how there's a huge distinct difference there. Why does that have different energy and instructions and code? Also, why would the period blood even have instructions for stopping war?
You know, he's got a good point. Like, what? Where does she get this fucking weird Bro, this is just stupid. Like, how do you even pull some shit? Do you, like, dream this shit up? Like, how do you even... Where do you even begin to start getting these weird-ass ideas? Seriously.
I just don't see how free bleeding on the grass is somehow going to drop a tutorial to the earth on how to stop wars. Like, I feel like...
I mean, I know plenty of guys that dropped a massive shit to the earth that didn't really do much.
Instructions buried deep in the period blood, it probably wouldn't be instructions that pertain to war. It'd probably be about, like, babies or something, would be my guess, if there are instructions in there somewhere that you'd have to, you know, find the WikiHow guide on in the blood. I can't quite understand how she's drawing this connection of, like, dropping your period blood on the earth to stop wars and trying to preach it like, listen, everyone, we need to cool our blood.
Because you are that powerful. And I know that we've been taught, hide your tampons, inconvenience, PMS. It's all bullshit.
You know why? It's because whenever you go psycho for a couple days out of the month, no man wants to deal with it. That's why. And it's gross. That's why. Nobody wants to see your bloody, nasty ass, crusty fucking tampon. It's disgusting. You're a fucking idiot, lady. You're crazy. Go take your fucking pills, go watch some Coco Melon, and get back into fucking reality. Come on.
Okay? It's all bullshit. Your blood is a key, it's a code, it has lived.
Oh, that's great. But if you go around just popping squats on the grass and letting your period blood soak into the grass, the only thing you're really doing is feeding the bugs.
Giving alive instructions to regenerate the planet and to reprogram the entire collective grid.
She's gonna die one day, and they're gonna look at her brain and they're gonna realize how much cancer she has in it.
From your womb space.
I'm not wishing it. I'm just...
And as we all do this collectively together, we reprogram the collective, and what is not in resonance with this vibration, with this new programming, has to fall away. It can't survive.
What language is that?
What planet is this bitch from? Seriously. I need to know. This is gonna haunt me now to my grave. I need to know what planet she's from. Clearly she's not from fucking Earth.
Programming.
How cut off from the world do you have to be where you get this kind of weird fuck mentality? This is so weird. What an absolute fucking troll. Like, what?
Java? C#? Like, how are you deciding what that programming is? How do you have control over that? And also, what won't survive the new programming? Is this like an extinction event or something? Like,
right?
I can't wrap
Bro,
my
is
head
the
around.
Death Stranding already happening? Like, what's going on here?
It's not opening here. She's just spamming buzzwords, vibrations being the classic. Vibrate this, vibrate that, fucking everything is vibrations, which means literally nothing most of the time. And now she's using a new one here, a new buzzword, collective. No explanation, no clue what that's even supposed to mean, but collective! You know, jump scare you with that.
Bro, she been playing Chronos the New Dawn too much.
Reprogram the collective, bleed the collective, free bleed, that kind of thing.
That is not what I think it is.
My entire life.
That is not what I think it is. That is not what the fuck I think it is. That is not. Lady, that better not be what the fuck I think it is.
And that's what makes it so fucking amazing.
As I have never lost weight so fast in my entire life with this elixir. Now that I have your attention, because we're in a system that...
Bro, I'll say the truth on motherfucking TikTok and I gotta fucking do an appeal. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? This is on TikTok? How? Now that I have your attention, because we're in a system that preys upon your insecurities as a woman, this is my moon. Mixed with a shit ton of water. What the fuck is wrong with this person? Bro, that ain't no fucking period blood. That's some punch. That's some fruit punch. As you got, I already hear the Gatorade, fucking Powerade man or whoever the fuck in the background going, oh yeah, it's totally what the fuck it is, you dumbass.
Based upon your insecurities as a woman, this is my moon blood. This is my period blood mixed with a shit ton of water. It's not concentrated. And
Don't do it.
Because 14 million people did in fact watch me free bleed on the earth, I thought, why not shock the system? Just a little bit more.
No,
just
don't
be like,
do that.
hi, there's a revolution happening of feminine
Don't do
wisdom,
that.
feminine magic, our feminine moon blood that has so much magic. I'm just feeling a little spicy, a little revolutionary, and God forbid a woman doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Mixing your
God.
period blood with some water for the sake of a TikTok video to slam dunk on the haters definitely sounds...
I hate to break it to you, but if you mixed water and blood, it doesn't do that. It'll just clot and it'll like sink to the bottom. Even if you like stirred it, it doesn't mix like that. So it's fake. The video's fucking fake. How do these psychopaths... What kind of job does this lady have? Does she work?
Like something
What does she
someone
do
would
for a
do.
living? I'm so fucking confused. How is this person the bane of my fucking... How is she so confusing?
And she's using it to talk about this revolution she's leading about free bleeding.
The only revolution this lady has is the fucking revolution for fucking Coco Melon and psychotics. I mean, come on.
Like regenerate and stop war.
And this is about the feminine reclamation. This is about feminine
jar
freedom.
is
This
that?
is about remembrance. So I'm going to take this to my red rose bush outside. And you might be entirely annoyed and pissed off by this. And
Yo, I thought she was gonna drink that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought she was gonna drink that. Yo.
I might be too if I was stuck in the system. But anyways, I'm going to go offer this to the Earth, and she's going to take it and alchemize and transmute.
You know, for somebody who claims they don't believe in the system, the sunburn rings you have right here from your sunglasses that shows your white privilege sure does look ominous, doesn't it? How much makeup do you normally put on? Because that's also part of the system. You know how many animals they have to test to get makeup to your doorstep? Quite a bit. So I don't really think you are what you say you are. You're just another clout goblin trying to gobble up all that clout.
Whatever I've released through this blood, through this cycle, and then she's going to repattern and upgrade my energetic and physical field. So that's the gift, and that's on being a daughter of the Earth.
Pissed off or annoyed is definitely not the right way to describe the feelings after watching this. It's more just confused, and it's
she might actually have a job.
Previously, she's getting up to like Thanos galactic threat now. It doesn't really seem like it's about improving the Earth anymore. It seems more about what she gets to gain from it.
This is my current microdosing routine in under 30 seconds. I microdose with Flodos. They are my favorites. I've been microdosing with Flodos since June. They use a shamanic strain. It's very wise, very loving, very gentle. I typically microdose 100 milligrams or 200 milligrams. 100 milligrams is a really beautiful sweet spot for a starting point. So it's been over a year since I moved to Peru in the Sacred Valley. This is my home. From Los Angeles. I'm working with ayahuasca.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That checks out.
Big surprise.
So she was in LA and then had her spiritual awakening with, some microdosing, which I think, I have a sneaking suspicion may have turned into some megadosing, and then she moved.
Big fucking surprise. Clout Goblin! So now we get to watch the history of Disney and why all their movies are shit now. Because of the boy trouble.
Stumble on a news article so brain-meltingly,
check out the critical drinker. Go ahead and throw his video a like. The video will be down in the description. Check it out.
Socially acceptable responses. Such was the case yesterday
in the
with
Matrix.
This absolute corker from Variety, that always reliable bastion of respectable, impartial journal.
So if you guys don't know, Disney's on a pretty big downward spiral because every movie that they've been made, even whenever you watch Endgame, there's a scene in there whenever they're fighting Thanos in the big war. If you haven't fucking seen it yet, you're a loser. Don't sit here and bitch to me about spoilers. If you haven't seen it yet, the movie's been out for 3 years now? Go fucking watch the movie. Get the fuck out of here. There is a scene where the girls kind of band together on the battlefield towards the end of the movie, and they all start fighting. And whenever I saw that, I immediately was like, "Oh, Marvel's fucked." And boy, was I right.
Disney's boy trouble. Studio seeks original IP to win back Gen Z men amid Marvel Lucasfilm struggles.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Leadership at Walt Disney Studios has been pressing Hollywood creatives in recent months, multiple sources tell Variety, for movies that will bring young men back to the brand in a meaningful way.
You want to bring young men back to the brand? Cater to their parents. The boomers had their shit catered to until I was long past 20. That's how you get young generations to go. You make a movie that's going to bond with the boomers, that's going to bond with the millennials, that's going to bond eventually with Gen Z. That's how you get it. The millennials gave to the Gen Z or whoever the fuck. So that's how you get the next generation to watch it. When dad sees a really good action movie that doesn't have all this woke bullshit in it, that's how you get people to go and watch your films. If you must know. Cater to the prior audience, and then you'll get the new audience. You know why? Because mommy and daddy have all the fucking money, you dipshits. It always has been that way. Well, I mean, at least boomers did. Boomers did.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Tell me, why would you have to do something like that? I mean, you've spent years telling us that men are irrelevant now, that nobody needs or wants those mean, stinky boys polluting culture with their toxic masculinity.
Not to mention what what was that like? What's that fucking movie that what was that stupid movie that came out? There was a movie that came out. What was the movie that came out that was really bad that was like Iron Man but not? Oh, what the fuck was it called? What was that movie that had the female Iron Man that didn't really do good? It's not Black Panther. Bro, it's trying to cover it up. What is it? Ironheart. That retarded ass movie where like so there was a scene where the girl was like, "Oh, Iron Man only has everything because he was multi-billionaire." But then, you know, you look back at the original fucking movie and most of the comics, bro had a box of fucking missile scraps and built the Iron Man suit from dirt. He even made the arc reactor from dirt. So fuck off with this. This is what happens whenever you think you're catering to some people. It comes to find out that it's not the case. This is what you get. And then when you double down and die on the hill and you're losing all this money and about to go out of business, it pays to be a gamer, baby.
Masculinity, that male and pale is stale, that the future is female. Why do you care about attracting men to your brand all of a sudden?
That's right. Why do you care now?
Fuck. And therein lies the rub, dear viewer. You might utterly despise men and everything they represent, but when it comes to
They're the core audience. Deal with it.
Increasingly uncomfortable meeting with the accountants every few months, well, it turns out that you kind of need them. Especially young men who seem to be quite a powerful demographic these days. Let's see what else this stunning and brave article has to say.
I can't tell you how many women that I know that look at a movie that's coming out and are like, "Oh, that looks good," and they never even bother to see it. I'll be honest, I'll be like, "That looks like shit." And then they're like, "Oh, that looks good." And then they never go and see it.
Shall we? Numerous studies show that Gen Z men in particular are a lonely, gaming-obsessed group who were hampered in their formative years by...
You know why? Because the world for them sucks right now. There's no way they're ever going to get a career unless they manage to make it with cryptocurrency or a fucking gaming or the latter, which is YouTube. That's why. Because the old tactic of telling people or lying to people, "Hey, all you got to do is work real hard at your job and you'll go places." Yeah, that's a lot of bullshit, especially whenever you got a market flooded with people that have master's degrees and bachelors. So now you have an entire culture of people that are in enough debt to make them poor, no matter what kind of job they get.
COVID-19 lockdowns. Oh, come on! Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there before this journalistic retardation goes any further.
It's not
Let's
because
be
of COVID.
clear about one thing.
That's what really pisses me off. They're gonna blame COVID for years. It's not fucking COVID. It's not. If anything, COVID made people open their eyes because they were forced to be on social media and realize it's the American lie.
Young men were not hampered in their formative years by the lockdowns, or the patriarchy, or global warming, or
no, it was 4 years of
or any
wokeism.
of the other bullshit excuses you're going to try to throw in to obfuscate the truth.
They
were hampered by an entertainment media complex that spent most of the past decade systematically trying to obliterate them from modern culture.
Yep.
They've been berated, insulted, deconstructed, mocked, lectured, misrepresented, gaslit into believing their every natural instinct was wrong and evil, and simultaneously labelled as useless and irrelevant, but also somehow...
They were also called misogynistic, sexist, Nazis, racist. Oh, what else do we got? What else can you guys think of? What else you got?
The cause of every negative thing that ever happens in the world, depending on which explanation is most expedient.
I'm so fucking tired.
Right?
I thought I just needed a night's sleep, but it's more than that.
And every single time they've dared to defend themselves or push back in this completely one-sided war, they've been dismissed as sexist, misogynistic idiots and bullied or attacked into silence.
There it is.
Is it really that much of a surprise that after all of this, after realizing the deck is so hopelessly stacked against them that not only can they never be allowed to win, but they'll be actively punished for even trying in the first place, they finally decided, fuck it, I'm just not playing anymore.
That's
and they
right.
hit back with the most powerful.
Why play a game that you're built to lose against? Why play a game that is systematically designed for you, even if you think you can win it, is designed for you to lose it? It's like whenever you win those like rip-off like Taylor games where you walk up and it's like a little shop in the middle of the street and they're like, oh, you can if you pull the gold brick out, then we'll give it to you. And then you actually manage to pull the gold brick out and the guy takes it and puts it back in. And it's like, oh, sorry. You were never meant to win that. You're just meant to waste your money.
Weapon left in their arsenal, their wallets. If companies like Disney decide to use their platform to beat young men over the head with the message that everything male is inherently bad, then I guess young men just won't watch their stuff anymore. It's not exactly
That's what they
rocket
wanted,
science,
right?
But holy fuck, this article and others like it will explore every possible explanation except the simplest and most obvious one. And I think we know why.
And that was the thing. Well, if you don't like the game, then don't buy it. If you don't like the movie, then don't watch it. Okay. Oh, what? The developers are going out of business? The gaming developers are all shutting down? What? Ubisoft is selling to Tencent? What? What's going on? Well, you alienated your primary demographic, dumb fuck. What'd you think was gonna happen? What'd you think was gonna happen? Who do you think watched this slop? Men do. The fuck?
It actually kind of reminds me of all those articles cropping up on feminist websites these days decrying the lack of male attention after those very same sites spent years complaining about men being too forward, too assertive, too interested, too creepy, and gosh darn it, why can't they just leave us all alone?
It's the same thing with all the girls that were in the gyms. They would set up their cameras and then whenever they were doing squats and stuff, and if a guy even so much as glanced in their direction, it would get millions of views. And then now it got so bad and ruined so many people's lives that now, whenever you do that, even if you're like just working out, you're doing like a deadlift, or not a deadlift, a bench press. I've seen so many girls almost get killed because the deadlift like falls on them and nobody wants to touch them because they're scared. I don't blame them. I don't want to ruin my life because you want to be a dumbass. Fuck that.
Gee, I wonder.
You got what you fucking wanted.
Why they're not interested in dating anymore. It's a total mystery to me too, ladies. The irony is that Disney already had access to some of the biggest and most successful male-focused brands in history. And yes, both Star Wars and Marvel were decidedly male.
And that seems to be the main theme here with any kind of development or gaming, is these fuckers know that if they were to go out on their own and make their own game, it would bomb. So what they did is they infected all these fucking studios and all these developers like cancer, and then they changed original IPs that had like years of buildup, like in-game, for example, and they ruined it. Same thing with Ubisoft, same thing that's happening with Marvel right now. And you see how much money Deadpool generated? They took so much money from the amount of money that Deadpool versus Wolverine made and put it towards making more of these woke ass dumpster fire pile of shit movies that nobody even went to the fucking theaters to watch. They had to re-release that stupid Snow White film twice, and it didn't even touch the amount of money they spent to produce that piece of shit. This is what you fucking get. You wanted it, you fucking got it. Enjoy the coffin that you made.
Brands. That doesn't mean the ladies couldn't enjoy them too, and many did in fact. But if I had to choose a gender most likely to gravitate towards a franchise about space battles, adventure, ships and technology, heroism,
action and adventure,
struggles for the fate of the universe,
it's men.
It's gonna be men. And that right there is perfectly okay. Men are allowed to have stuff that they like, and a lot of the time, that stuff is going to be quite different from what women like. The problem is that only one side is ever expected to compromise and make concessions to accommodate the other, and I'll give you a little hint here. It's not
men.
women. Like,
It's
could
men.
you
It's
imagine for
always men.
1 second if they did a reboot of Sex and the City? Sorry, wait, another reboot. Only this
Another
time half the
reboot?
female characters were gender swapped, the glamour and sophistication of the New York social scene was replaced with muscle cars and guns and girls in bikinis, and every episode had to include some tedious subtext about how difficult modern life is for men to navigate. I don't think it would go down very well.
Nope.
But there seems to be this weird cultural taboo around the idea of male-focused anything now, like catering specifically to men as a demographic is some moral crime that has to be addressed and corrected, instead of a smart and logical business decision from a company that should be all about giving the customer what they want.
Fucking trailer, I mean, not that trailer, that ad got so much hate online. But man, did it make them some money.
Once. In the case of those male-oriented franchise that used to be a license to print money because they used to understand their customers, the problem wasn't just the clunky attempts to court a female audience with a sudden influx of pandering, poorly written girl bosses who could magically do anything.
What really sucks is that you can make a good movie with a female lead. You can. But I'm going to tell you right now, the reasons why none of them did good is because they were all for a specific ideology they were trying to push on people. And whenever that's your main goal for making a movie, it's going to fail every time. Because your goal isn't to make entertainment, it's to make an ideology and push it onto people that don't give a fuck about it. That's where you fucked up. That's why none of these movies are doing worth a shit. Nobody gives a shit about this. We want to go to a movie and we want to get taken out of this bullshit reality for at least an hour and a half out of our fucking day. That's all we want to do. And when you start cramming all this nonsensical garbage, these turd toppers, in all this fucking content, nobody's going to want to watch it. And that's how it is. That's how it's always been. It just sucks that they had to infest some of the biggest developers and movie film directors and stuff like that to make their stupid ass ideals pretty much destroy their companies. It sucks, but that is what it is. Okay. Fatally shot by police. Damn! That's what you fucking get, loser. That's what you fucking get. Honestly. If you do some shit like this in a mall, you plow your vehicle through a mall on purpose, and you use it as a battering ram to commit malicious harm and death to other people, and then you get shot and killed, that's on you, fucktard. You get what you fucking deserve. Enjoy hell. Don't put these people in jail because they just get out anyway. Come on. This was in Texas, so that's why. That makes sense. Yeah, they don't fuck around in Texas, dude. You do this shit in Texas, they're fucking unloading your ass. You're done. Thank God. Took this piece of trash off the fucking road, man. I have zero sympathy for somebody that does this. You get what you fucking deserve.
We're looping back around here.
You already been in some car accidents. You already hit some people. So yeah, he just goes straight into the fucking mall. Dude, there could have been kids that he could have ran over. There could have been grannies in there. Man, you motherfucker. Dude, that pisses me off. Man, I could already see the comments on this fucking video. The cop really didn't have a choice. If someone is willing to drive through a mall, there are an immediate... Exactly, that guy drove through a store, I agree. No one is questioning his actions. The fact that we even have to worry about whether a police officer shooting a fleeing suspect is justified or not doesn't even make me any sense. I absolutely fucking agree. I absolutely fucking agree. 100% agree with that. Jesus, man. How fucking retarded do you have to be? You standing there, you see this truck plowing through the goddamn mall. Are you fucking dumb? Are you fucking dumb? Bro, what is wrong with these fucking people? I swear to God. Damn! Unloading that motherfucker. Good. That's what you fucking get, pussy. That's what you fucking get. Bro, this makes me so upset. Run from that, bitch. Run from that. My favorite sound. Bro, I would absolutely advocate for the Punisher. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sick of seeing these motherfuckers that do this shit and they get off, like, scot-free. Or they get, like, they kill somebody and then they get fucking weekend jail. Man, fuck this shit. You either put them in the goddamn ground or put them in fucking jail. Seriously. He's still fucking going. Maybe he's already done so. Uh-huh. Dumb motherfucker.
Locked up. Yeah, we got.
Bro was eating lead for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't blame them for 1 second. Not 1 second. And any retard commenter that gets down to my fucking comments and says some stupid shit, you can kiss my ass. Fucker got what he deserved. He fucked around and found out. He gonna drive a car through a mall. Hell no. Bro, there needs to be like a fucking missile launcher that can fucking blow these bitches up when they do this stupid shit. I wonder what his criminal history looked like.
What's it?
Was he drinking and driving? He looked like he was drinking and driving. I wonder how long the chase was going for. Man, I look forward to banning a lot of people off of this video. It's going to be great. Be able to get the riff-raffed up out of here.
If you want, you can separate yourself, call your legal. I'll stay here for you.
Mm-hmm.
You got someone coming for you?
Yeah.
Right there.
Where does it go out?
Straight.
Damn, bro.
Hey, he's gonna run around.
Ah, they called the fire department. They just showing up to pronounce the fucker dead. Man, fuck that piece of human scum. Thank God, man. I'm so happy to hear that this fucker got done in. Fuck that. You want to sit here and act the fool in a civilized society and you get fucking shot and killed? Motherfucker, you had it coming. It was just a matter of time. Seriously, I'm so sick of seeing this stupid shit. Texas don't fuck around, bro. Bro, just imagine if you was on your day off and you was up in that mall just trying to have a good time and your fucking 8-year-old son or daughter gets run the fuck over by this goddamn useless piece of human trash. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. Fuck everything about that.
If we could transfer that on all channels, work in this, please.
Hey, this is about to get some limited ass, but I don't even care. I might even just straight up demonetize this fucking video. That shit, ah!
I'll preserve this evidence.
New York Post, boys, check them out. Good stuff. What do we have here? Do we have any, like, breaking news? I doubt we will, huh? News. Breaking: Israel strikes Qatar. Bro.
The nation's highest court.
So the nation's highest court just overthrew the restrictions that ICE had in LA. So they about to get fucked without a fucking condom, bro.
Sides with the Trump administration. Another big story today, clearing the way for federal agents to carry out sweeping immigration enforcement again. Welcome to the Fox 11 News at 5 simulcast on our sister station Fox 11 Plus with several community leaders outside the Westlake Home Depot today. They were condemning the Supreme Court's decision. That's where we find Fox 11's.
It doesn't matter what they think or feel. Their feelings are out the window now. Get these fucking illegal immigrants out of here, man. Seriously, get them the fuck out of here. They're ruining our economy. They're destroying it. Get them out.
Aragon with the story.
If we have an economy that can't function without illegal immigration and what is effectively a type of slave labor, then we don't deserve to function as a society. Get them the fuck out of here. Enough of these rich bastards trying to make all the decisions for poor people. Enough of this.
Several top LA city leaders stood outside this very Home Depot in Westlake. A reminder, it's one of several stores that was targeted by federal agents earlier this month and last month. We also know, though, after today's big Supreme Court ruling, it's prompting more concerns and fears about these raids continuing.
What you scared about? What you scared about? If you an American, you ain't got nothing to be scared of. You not, then you better. They are offering $1,000 reward if you deport yourself, and the chance to come back legally.
We will not allow the Supreme Court.
Well, it doesn't really matter what you think or feel because it's done. You're nothing but a branch in a big tree.
Anyone to divide us.
Outrage and a promise to fight back. The message from LA Mayor Karen Bass after the country's highest court's decision allowing federal agents to continue sweeping immigration operations in Los Angeles.
That's what I'm saying. In a lot of countries, $1,000 is a lot of fucking money. And you get the ability to get, you might even be able to get citizenship and apply legally. What more can you do for these fucking people? Seriously, get them out of here.
Using race or language as a basis to stop people.
Just because you're born in a shit country doesn't give you the right to just go wherever you want. That's not how the world works. Sorry, but it's not how it works. Sucks.
Enforcement can.
Instead of trying to move to a different country and raise your country's colors, why don't you make a stand in your own fucking country and fight the government there, like what Romania's had to do several times now, and make a stand in your own fucking country?
Not racially profile and discriminate against Latinos, against Angelinos based on their race.
From Home Depot to car wash.
They're deporting everybody that's here illegally, you idiot. I mean, think of that Hyundai company. They deported like 475 people who were not Hispanic. So like, you can't even use that as an excuse. They are unbiasedly deporting people. If you're here illegally, you're getting the fuck out.
Washes. Over the last 3 months, the federal immigration raids in the LA area have made some fearful to continue or find work.
Approximately
Good, you should be scared to get your goddamn job here. Go back home. Go to your own goddamn country and make your own living.
147 car wash
You spend all this time and effort trying to get a job here. You can spend just as much time pulling a bunch of people together to overthrow government in your own country. Okay? If it's that goddamn bad that you need to risk, especially if you're Hispanic, and you have to risk going through a desert where you could literally be cooked alive and fight the wildlife just to get back, just to get across the border, to get sent back, like you watch your family members die just to make that crossing, you can do the same fucking thing in your own country. I have read so many stories in wartime of people, of tanks losing ground to fucking people with rakes. You can fucking do it. It sucks ass, but if it's bad enough where that many people are willing to risk their own lives to cross a fucking border, they're willing to risk sex trafficking, they're willing to risk the cartel just to get into the US, you can do the same shit in your own country. Fight your government.
Have disappeared from our communities.
Yeah, they've been disappearing because I've been snagging them, that's why. And what's crazy is they've been running background checks on a lot of these fuckers, and some of these motherfuckers are some dangerous people. There's some dangerous people. Not all of them. I'm sure there's only a handful that are really dangerous. But it's the thought that the one bad apple, the one rotten apple, ruins the bunch.
It's a daily fear.
And to be quite frank, if you're here legally and you immigrated legally, the whole goddamn bunch is bad. Because legal immigrants want these fuckers out of here because it's giving a bad rep to everyone else. Get them out!
People aren't going to church, aren't going to work in many cases.
Ron Goches, a community organizer and teacher in South Los Angeles, says after Monday's ruling, he plans to continue conducting community patrols.
What we try to do is we try to locate ICE activity before they strike so that we can warn our community so they have a...
Bro, that is bullshit. These men are putting their lives on the line whenever they gotta find some of these dangerous motherfuckers, and you sit there and you tell them ahead of time, and they prepare themselves to go out in a gunfight. You are risking people's lives. You're risking officers' lives doing this stupid shit. It's so fucking annoying, dude.
Chance to defend themselves.
In a social media post, the Department of Homeland Security calling the Supreme Court's decision a victory, adding DHS will continue to arrest and remove the criminal illegal aliens that the mayor of LA is protecting.
Serious move?
But top city leaders say they're not backing down despite Monday's decision.
From the beginning, that's right. We have known that
they need to go here, they need to bring the army, and they need to remove this person out of their seat, charge her with treason, and put somebody else in the fucking seat. This is ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
Los Angeles has been used as a test case for total dominance and unchecked power.
What are you fucking talking about, you bimbo? The National Guard was in D.C. first. What are you even on about?
By the federal government.
And earlier today, Mayor Bass also adding, she says she has taken several steps in response to all this. As one example, she said she filed a...
I wonder how much of her income comes from the companies that are using the illegal immigration. I bet if you took one look at her fucking records and you see how many companies she has that are tied with how many fucking illegal immigrants are deported out of them, I bet you can see a pretty big straight line.
Freedom of Information request to get more answers from the federal government as to where and why people are being taken away. We're live in Westlake.
They're being taken away because they're here illegally. Hello? Come on. Jesus. Ugh. So apparently there's something going on between the cartel and
Pete,
American,
Seth,
I guess.
Pete, good morning to you, first of all.
Good morning.
Good morning. So the
Good morning.
president
Great to see you all.
Good to see you too. Thanks for your service. The president put that video of him eviscerating, blowing up that boat coming across with all of the drugs on board.
Mm-hmm.
And the president said on social, on Truth Social, let them be on notice to anybody bringing drugs to the U.S. Beware.
That's right. You know what's crazy? Before Asmon went on his hiatus, I remembered him saying whenever it came to a lot of other places that do the illegal immigration, that did the immigration that the people didn't want, eventually it's going to go from stop sending the boats to turning the boats around to sinking the boats. Boys, I would like you to bear witness to yet another Asmongold truth.
So the president is sending a message to other cartels, right?
A very clear one. I can tell you that was definitely not artificial intelligence. I watched it live. We knew exactly who was in that boat. We knew exactly what they were doing.
I'd imagine there were some illegal immigrants in that boat too. Probably some for the skin trade, I'm sure. It sucks, but maybe you shouldn't have been breaking the law.
Exactly who they represented, and that was Tren de Aragua, a narco-terrorist organization designated by the United States, trying to poison our country with illicit drugs. Last year, under the Biden administration, all 4 years, 100,000 Americans died from drug-related...
Look at all those fucking drugs. That's all drugs. All those packets of drugs.
From drugs, from the use of drugs, many of which poured in from Central and South America through our southwest border. Now, we're sealing the border, but President Trump is willing to go on offense in ways that others have not been. And to send that clear signal to Tren de Aragua, Cartel del Sols, and others emanating from Venezuela, we're not going to allow this kind of activity. You're poisoning our people. We've got incredible assets, and they are gathering in the region. And so,
what's the point of spending all this money in the U.S. military if we ain't going to use it? Seriously. I think this is one of the best ways to use the U.S. military budget. Honestly.
You want to try to traffic drugs? It's a new day. It's a different day. And so those 11 drug traffickers are no longer with us, sending a very clear signal that this is an activity the United States is not going to tolerate in our hemisphere.
Well, Mr. Secretary, you made it very clear when we had the opportunity to visit the southern border at Fort Bliss. The Southern Command knew exactly where these folks were and that you guys were going to take them out. I guess the question is, for this operation specifically, was this a drone attack or was this hellfire from a helo?
I can't disclose precisely how this went down. I can tell you it was
secretly it was a satellite in orbit.
Precision. It was very well understood exactly what assets would be used in order to achieve the effect. So that's classified how it was done. But you can see publicly a lot of the assets that we have in the region, which to include an ARG-MU, which holds 2,200 combat infantry Marines and has plenty of its own organic assets. So we've got assets in the air.
I agree with you. I think this is being done behind the scenes. I think that it's been happening behind the scenes for years. And I want to see more of this. People have lost all their trust in America and in the American government. You want to gain trust back? Show that you're trying. Putting the National Guard in D.C. to clean up the streets and the crime, that's a damn good start. Getting all these illegal immigrants out of here so that way we can pop some of these housing bubbles and lower the cost of living, that's a damn good start. Showing that you're actually trying to kill these fuckers that are trying to come up in here and give millions of thousands of Americans this fucking drugs, these poisons, and overdose them, that's a damn good start. It really is.
Water assets on ships, because this is a deadly serious mission for us, and it won't stop with just this strike. Anyone else trafficking in those waters who we know is a designated narco-terrorist will face the same fate. And it's important for the American people to protect our homeland and protect our hemisphere.
So their leader, Maduro, who we put a $50 million bounty on his head, has called out to China for help in this. And China's condemning the U.S. And saying, I shouldn't use the word condemn. They're warning us we should look out for the different countries' integrity. Are you worried about China and their relationship with Venezuela? And how will that affect our...
I don't give a fuck about Venezuela or China. If you got another country threatening you or warning you, well, here's the thing. That shit is meant to come into America and kill Americans. Fuck you. That's exactly how I feel about it. Don't fucking threaten the Americans. This is what we've wanted for years. It's not what the president wants, it's what we wanted, motherfucker. You fuck with one of us, you fuck with all of us. We're tired of seeing our fucking communities go to this fucking rot. Watching these fucking fent zombies die every day on the fucking street. And if you got a fucking problem with it, fuck with America. These motherfuckers in these boats are finding out exactly what happens to you. Enough is enough. We're tired of being the fucking foothold of every goddamn country around us. We're tired of being the ones hemorrhaging all the fucking money to you people, and you guys not coughing it back the fuck up. And we're tired of watching Americans die on the fucking street from all these goddamn drugs that are being brought in from these foreign fucking countries. We're sick of it. Don't give a shit what any fucking country has to say. And if they got a fucking problem with it, just remember one thing. Our military's fucking bigger.
Our policy.
No, the only person that should be worried is Nicolas Maduro, who's running effectively as a kingpin of a narco state, not actually elected, and indicted for $50 million by the United States. And we know he's involved in the types of drug running that has affected the American people directly. So China and other countries are going to say certain things, and that's their prerogative. What we have there in the Caribbean is a clear demonstration of military might. President Trump has shown, whether it's the southwest border, whether it's the Houthis in freedom of navigation, whether it's Midnight Hammer in Iran, that the precise application of American power can have incredible impacts and reshape dynamics around the world and in the region. So Nicolas Maduro, as he considers whether or not he wants to continue to be a narco trafficker, has some decisions to make, and that's all I'll say about that.
Is regime change our goal there?
Well, that's a presidential decision, and we certainly understand the indictment. We understand the $50 million. Anyone would prefer that he would just give himself up, but that's a presidential level decision, and we're prepared with every asset that the American military. Well, unfortunately, the weakness of the previous administration has driven Russia and China closer together. That was a terrible development of a lack of American leadership and a lack of American strength, and you saw it around the world, and it manifests in what we saw on TV last night. But that's why President Trump has charged us at the Defense Department to be prepared to rebuild our military in historic ways, to restore the warrior ethos and reestablish deterrence, not because we seek conflict. We do not. And we've been clear about that with China or Russia or others. But because by being prepared, you prevent it. You ensure that the American people and the homeland are safe. And demonstrations of parades are fine, but they don't hopefully manifest in actually military conflict. So we know what they believe and what they're about. We also know how strong we are and the military advantages we have. They know that also. Our job's to maintain those military advantages in space, in the skies, in the sea, under the sea, and with long-range fires.
They do need to stop. They need to stop throwing blame, and they need to fix their shit. Seriously. Americans are tired of being under everyone else's fucking boot. We carried their asses in World War I and II. If we can do it then, we can do it again. We're sick of this shit. Fix y'all's fucking countries and stop trying to cast everything on us. Fix y'all's shit. We're tired of it. We got our own fucking problems to deal with here. We don't need to deal with y'all's bullshit too. So keep y'all's fucking drugs and y'all's trash to y'allself.
all the capabilities we have, Golden Dome, which is something China knows they can't replicate, and we will inside this administration. So we're going to maintain the strategic advantage. President Trump has a great relationship with President Xi, and we'll leverage that in hoping to find ways that we can work together. Otherwise, we'll always be prepared.
So, Mr. Secretary, part of the president's philosophy is peace through strength. He wants to be able to have negotiations. He doesn't want to start any new wars. He wants to end a lot of wars.
And that's the thing that I kind of admire with Trump. I'm not a big fan of Trump. Based on everything I've been saying, you would definitely think otherwise. But he's tried to make peace with these fucks before he's had to do what he did. We're willing to sit down and do business, but you got to come to the table.
One thing he does want to do is have the perception and the philosophy of the military to get back to the original origin. And one way he wants to do that with changing the name from Defense to Department of War. What is the timeline on that?
I've said stand by on it, and that's what I'll say again, because that's ultimately the president.
That's another W. Why would we take a defensive stature? If someone wants to fuck with Americans, then they're going to find the fuck out. Long is the day where we sit here and do fuck all about all this crap that's going on in our country. Those days are over. I remember the fight on crime, the fight on drugs. It's about time someone put the fucking spark to this gasoline tank and lit the fires back up in this goddamn country. Somebody had to, because you know that both sides only gave a shit about money. It's nice to see somebody willing to fuck over a bunch of people that make a lot of money just to make things right. I think that's refreshing, honestly. I'd imagine that's why they were so scared about Trump getting back into power. Especially since this is his last term. Bro's gonna be fucking, whoo, he's gonna be malicious. Just done with this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sick of it.
24. An officer pulled over a vehicle that had a seized tag order on it.
Hey, can you roll this back window down for me, please?
What the hell is a seized tag order? Hold on. Check out, hold on. Check out Body Cam Watch. Awesome channel. Sub to them. Give them some love. Show, video link will be down in the description. Their tag will be in my description, so please check them out. Awesome channel. Thank you for not striking the channel, boys. Yet. But, a seizure tag. What?
Can you roll this back window down for me? I can come up there. I can barely hear you back here.
I've never seen anybody act like this before. Why is she asking the lady to roll down the back window?
Why did you pull me over first, please? Why am I pulled over?
I'm sorry, a little bit louder.
Oh, sorry, don't have to.
Okay, if you roll your window down, I can come up there and chat with you.
Why am I pulled over here?
I've never seen that before. That is definitely a weird one.
I'm sorry?
Why am I pulled over?
Okay, I'm stopping you because this vehicle contains a seize tag order, okay? Is this your vehicle?
Oh, it's stolen.
A what order?
Seize the tag. Do you have your ID on you?
I've never heard of that, but that's a new one to me.
Why is there a seize tag order?
I don't know. I have to run a bunch of things, okay? Is it your vehicle or is it registered to you?
No.
Okay.
That's probably why it's stolen.
Do you have the registration and insurance?
I'm sure it's in here, but I don't know where.
What's that?
I said I'm sure.
Bro, what the fuck? She don't even know where the insurance and stuff
It's in
is.
here, but I don't know where. This is not my vehicle.
Okay, I'll let you, ma'am.
Bro, she probably already, this was probably a new car. She already hit something with it.
You look for it, okay? You find it, hold your hand out the window for me. I'll come back up and get it, okay? Good check. Responsible at the time they're driving it. Says not having insurance on the vehicle, okay?
Here we go.
All right, ma'am. All right, I have your ID here, okay? So I did set you for not having insurance on the vehicle, okay?
It's not my vehicle.
I know, but you're in possession of it. You're driving it. So whoever's driving it is responsible at the time they're driving it.
Since when?
Since all.
I didn't know that. I just learned something new today.
Okay, you're taking possession of the vehicle. You're driving it right now, okay? You're responsible.
I just want my ID. I'm not taking that ticket. I'm not
It
responsible.
don't really matter what you think you want and what you think you don't want. The issue is that whenever you're issued a ticket, you're required to take it, or you can take your ass to jail.
For something I didn't know.
Your busted ass Nissan.
Okay, so it's your responsibility to know when you're driving a vehicle, okay?
No, it's not.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is. It is. It absolutely is.
Have insurance.
Okay, this vehicle does not have insurance, okay, and you are driving it. You're the operator.
I'll take
okay.
my license.
Everything is in this.
I will take my license.
Okay.
Keep the ticket.
204. Can I have another?
All right. Keep the ticket.
Yeah, she already knows. She already called for backup because she already knew.
License
already knew.
Okay. Vehicle needs insurance. In the system, it says it does not have insurance.
No, because if that man has the proof and something's wrong or glitched in your system, because they're
You
on
understand
their way
that's
here.
a state of Florida, right?
They're on their way here. I don't.
From
listen,
where?
Listen, things can happen in the computer system.
No, I totally agree. Yeah, things
So,
can
I
happen
would
in the computer.
Why would they have to go there? Just tell her to send a picture of it. You have a cell phone. Just ask for them to take a picture of the insurance. I'd assume you have to have the insurance card. You could take a screenshot of the actual company that you're getting it from. They ain't got to show up there.
This man has proof that there is actual insurance on this car, and y'all system haven't caught up. Excuse me.
On it.
Yes, but it's under his name. Responsible. She will not take the citation. She says her son's on the way. I don't know for what reason. She thinks he can provide insurance, but.
Is there a C's tag on it?
Yes, but it's under his name.
Okay.
Bro, look at that fucking car. It's fucked. I would want her to have insurance too. Look at that car. The fucking the rear view mirror is just hanging on the not the rear view, the right hand side mirror is just dangling there. Bro, look at what she did to this car. Holy shit.
Vehicle doesn't have insurance, so I said
Okay.
it's for insurance.
Okay.
She said it's not hers, so she's not responsible. She will not take the citation.
Take her
she
ass
says
to
her son's
jail.
on the way. I don't know for what reason. She thinks he can provide insurance, but.
Is there a C's tag on it?
Yes, but it's under his name.
Okay. So she has to get out of the car. We're going to do the impound, the whole 9 yards.
Sounds good.
Yep, there you go.
I don't think she'll get out. Okay.
Well, she's going to have to, unfortunately.
Hey, ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am.
Here we
May I
go.
have you step out of the vehicle, please? My corporal's here. He can also explain it to you if you'd like.
I don't want to step out the vehicle.
All right, well, you have to step out of the vehicle, okay? You do?
Yeah, because they towing that. Car's going
Get
bye-bye.
out of the vehicle, please.
I'm gonna go ahead and start recording.
Sure. Okay. We're recording on our body cams as well.
Now, why do I have to get out the car and show me in writing? Why?
We don't need to show you in writing, okay?
So how the hell?
So here's the deal. We're going to seize the vehicle if you're not willing to be cooperative. This could have been a simple citation.
AAA.
Can you pinch this car in from the rear? I'm going to get the front.
Okay.
Yeah, they're making sure it's not going to run.
And wait for me to get AAA, and we'll get it right to our house, right around the corner, because I know you see the address.
No, it's a C's tag. They got to take it in.
And we can do it that way. I'm not taking my son's vehicle.
Okay, so here's the deal. You don't get the say in how this works, okay?
Yeah, you're violating the law. Just imagine if she had hit somebody without this fucking thing having insurance on it. Somebody just spent their life trying to fucking afford like a Tesla or a fucking, I don't know, another Nissan piece of shit. And then they fuck around and hit that car and this bitch ain't got no insurance. And she don't look like she got the money to afford $1,000 worth of repairs on a door, so...
Because you're making this difficult, now I'm going to seize the vehicle.
This is not my car. Now you're giving me a citation.
All the more reason for you to just walk away. It's not even your car. Just walk away from the issue.
I'm not responsible for that he didn't even know about. I'm not making
That's all
it
good,
difficult.
man.
You guys act like everybody's
Stay
supposed
safe.
to be sunshiny happy. First of all, when you first approach the car, you're telling me to roll the window down like you can't walk over here and speak to me like I'm a person.
No one really cares about your feelings.
You're good.
Yeah, I asked you to roll the back window down because I couldn't see all the way through it.
See what? What do you need to see?
To see if there's anyone in the back seat.
Why?
I don't want to get shot.
Sweetheart, if that's
It
how
happens.
you think, you should not be a police.
I've heard stories of cops walking up to people's houses, or even for that matter, pizza people walking up to people's houses and then immediately someone opening the door and blasting them in the face with a shotgun. Like, I don't blame her one bit.
Because it never happens.
Somebody pull over. You pulled me. Did you see anything about this car being involved in any type of activity where somebody was in a back seat and tried to...
No one cares. Get out of the fucking car, lady.
Committed a crime, okay? You're committing obstruction. You're refusing to get out of the vehicle when asked to do so. It's a lawful order. It's an order that you have to comply with. All right? I'm asking you nicely, please get out of the vehicle. All right?
Stay there.
Hello. Yep. Just hang out over there, buddy. You're good. Relax.
I'll come chat with you in a minute.
Sit down, record.
Finally getting out of the
Face
car.
for me. Put everything on top. Drop it.
Here right now, we'll tell you everything that's going on.
204. Stick me, cut me. Knives, needles, weapons of any sort, bombs. Ma'am. Okay, spread your feet.
Man, these people are so stupid.
Yep. This officer over here will explain everything to you in a second. I'm not the one.
Bro, his hair's legit.
All right.
Is the car going to be towed?
It is.
Okay, understandable.
Right. So it has a seize tag order, I guess. Let's just get out of the shit. I don't want to get by a car, buddy.
Well, at least the son seems to have a good head on his shoulders. It's just her. Dang, there it was. Enjoy jail.
We watch movies, body cams all the time. My cousin was on one of those videos, very viral, and we're tweaking it out.
Huh. That's hilarious. All right. We are going to roll back over into the rest of this Marine boot camp, and then we're rolling out of here for the day.
In order to
Let's
earn the
go!
TAN belt qualification,
Part 2.
recruits complete around 27.
I don't know why, but I love those mouth braces. I wish I had one of those in the academy. I love chewing on those damn things.
0.5 hours of MCMAP instruction during boot camp. Equally vital to Marine training is swim qualification, which ensures every Marine can survive and operate in aquatic environments.
Damn, that's right. Boys got to be able to swim in your full gear.
The requirement is embedded into recruit training and is later revalidated throughout a Marine's career, with stricter standards for certain roles and units.
Why are these guys different? That's weird.
The program is governed by the Marine Corps Water Survival Training Program, or MCWSTP. All training is conducted by Marine Corps water survival instructors, who are certified to lead and evaluate water-based combat survival. The curriculum is built around real-world scenarios, such as escaping a helicopter after a water crash, abandoning a sinking ship, or conducting amphibious landings.
This has got to be the most fun and the most sucky part of the entire course, I would imagine.
3 levels of water survival qualification: WS Basic, WS Intermediate, and WS Advanced. At the basic level, Marines must swim 25 meters in full utility uniform and boots, tread water for 4 minutes, perform a gear drop, and demonstrate controlled water entry. The intermediate level includes extended swimming, underwater gear recovery, platform jumps, and underwater navigation, all designed to build confidence in the water. The advanced level requires a 500-meter swim, 30 minutes of water treading, underwater swimming buddy rescues, and swimming with full packs and weapons.
God damn, they getting a workout, man. Jesus. Especially in the water like that, bro, you be working some muscles you never even knew you had.
Swim qualification is evaluated strictly as pass or fail, with the level achieved depending on a Marine's demonstrated endurance and water proficiency. Marines must requalify periodically, with WSB valid for 2 years and both WSI and WSA valid for 3 years, unless serving in a specialty unit where standards are higher. Failure to meet swim standards can delay graduation or result in reassignment to non-combat specialties until the qualification is achieved.
That's crazy.
Although pass rates are not publicly reported, most recruits ultimately succeed at earning basic qualification, with some requiring remedial training.
It's kind of crazy that you could fully submerge a firearm now and it'll still work. Like, you think about how far that like gun technology has come. You could fully submerge a firearm and it still works. That's insanity.
Those who achieve high-level swim scores are often selected for amphibious or reconnaissance units, where aquatic expertise is essential. Swim tests are conducted in uniform, and some events require boots, which significantly increase drag and resistance in the water.
There's a lot of recruits that show up that have either never swam before or are afraid of water, have had traumatic experiences in the water. And this is a great opportunity for them to either get over their
Man, you gotta come to terms with that, or you ain't gonna be part of the force.
fear or push themselves beyond their limit.
That's right.
Training is typically conducted in an
Man, how do these military programs manage to find like the best instructors for this? Like, seriously, they manage to find the best instructors to do this stuff. I don't know what it is, but whenever you go to, even with the fire academy, the instructors there, and I know it has a lot to do with the fact that they were actually part of it, at one point or another, but just the overall like genuine care that these guys have, it's at a level that you would never see in a normal job ever. It's phenomenal. It really is.
Indoor pool on base, such as the one at MCRD Paris Island or Camp Pendleton. Recruits are required to learn 4 types of water entry: the step-in, high platform jump, surface dive, and pack drop entry. Gear drop drills teach Marines how to stay calm while shedding heavy equipment underwater, a survival skill in sinking vehicles or ships.
Yep, I'd imagine for helicopters as well.
Exercises like the buddy swim and rescue tow prepare Marines to extract wounded comrades while maintaining buoyancy and forward movement. The program also incorporates panic management drills to reduce the risk of drowning during real combat water scenarios. For advanced instruction, Marines can attend the 3-week Instructor of Water Survival School, which specializes in teaching combat water survival techniques. The gas chamber is part of CBRN.
Oh man, you knew this was gonna happen. Oh damn.
Chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear. Defense training during Marine.
Oh, what was that? What was that acronym? I had to go over that acronym.
Chemical, biological. The gas chamber is part of CBRN.
That's right, CBRN. Holy shit. That was one of the things I had to know in school. Chemical, biological, CBR, radiological, CBRN?
biological, radiological, and nuclear.
It is
Defense
nuclear.
training during Marine
I was like,
Corps
that sounds like nuclear, isn't it? But why wouldn't it be part of radiological?
boot camp.
Damn, so they got to go through a crash course of this shit too.
Recruits are exposed to CS gas, 2-chlorobenzalmilano-nitrile, a type of tear gas, to build confidence in their protective gear and mindset. Training occurs in a sealed chamber where recruits wear the M50 Joint Service General Purpose Mask, the standard issue gas mask. Before entering, recruits are thoroughly trained in how to don, seal, and clear their gas masks properly.
That's right, you gotta learn how to don and doff. Put it on and take it off. A lot of firemen, whenever they have their gas masks set up, they usually have it clipped into the SCBA so that way they can just throw it on. But they take because the SCBA mask has pretty much the same system set up where it's got like this pad that goes on the back of your skull and it like tightens it down. So they like take that and they flip it up over the mask itself. So that way, whenever you're ready to don it, you can just put it on with it already connected and then flip that shit over.
Inside, they perform exercises like jumping jacks and deep breathing to expose mask leaks and simulate real-world movement.
You gotta put that bitch on there tight.
In the final step, recruits must remove their masks, state their name, rank, and platoon, and exit, exposing them to the full effects of the gas. CS gas causes intense irritation to the eyes, nose, throat, and lungs, triggering coughing, tears, and difficulty breathing.
I bet.
The goal is not punishment, but to instill trust in the gear and demonstrate it works under pressure. It also tests the recruit's ability to remain calm and follow instructions in a high-stress situation. The exposure only lasts a few minutes, but the memory is lasting and often builds a sense of pride.
Yeah, everyone that I've ever talked to that did any kind of military anything that had to go through this gas chamber, bro. Shit sucked. You know how many men have probably, like, I don't know if they, like, have a specific set of gas masks that they use for this, but how many men have become, how many boys have become men from wearing that gas mask?
Instructors supervise every step to ensure safety and adherence to CBRN protocols.
It's kind of interesting to see them put their hands over the filter and suck down. Because whenever you do that, I'd imagine it's to check the seal, right? So whenever you put on an SCBA mask, you put your hand over the face plate that has the hole where you would clip the SCBA into, and you they tell you to like suck in so that way the mask can show it's like good.
The gas chamber is one of boot camp's most feared yet respected events due to its psychological intensity.
Yes, sir. Yo, those look like beanie weenies. It's always the same container, too.
Recruits are taught the stop, seal,
just an old-fashioned ammo container,
clear, check method to quickly respond to gas exposure. Exposure to CS gas is non-lethal and medically safe, designed to cause discomfort without lasting harm.
You know, there's one thing that I haven't seen them do. So, do they ever train these people to don it if you're in the situation where, let's say, someone gets a grenade thrown under them that is, you know, the CS gas? Do they ever get trained to don it in an instance like that? Like, oh, you're like, they show it whenever they go in, but they don't ever show it in an instance of, I don't have my mask and now there's the gas. Like, do they ever show like what to do in an emergency situation? I guess is what I'm trying to say. They ever train for that? It's like in some countries they train for, like, if you're asleep and you have your gun on your chest and someone comes up and tries to take it, they train you on how to, like, they kind of like tune your senses to automatically wake up and point the gun, you know?
Recruits are instructed not to panic, as panic worsens symptoms and delays proper mask use.
Like that. That's what you would do with an SCBA. With an SCBA, you would put your hand over the faceplate.
Gas chamber training usually occurs in phase 1 of boot camp, around week 3 or 4. Afterward, recruits are encouraged to walk around and air out to speed recovery.
Flap your wings, boys! Flap your wings! One day you'll
the gas
fly.
chamber is considered a rite of passage, reinforcing trust in equipment and resilience. Table 1 marksmanship qualification is the foundational rifle training course where Marines learn to fire the M16 or M4 rifle with precision. Conducted at
Simeon
distances
burst now,
of
huh?
200, 300, and 500 yards, it uses B-27 silhouette targets, known as E-type, that simulate human adversaries. The curriculum requires proficiency in 8 firing positions, such as standing, kneeling,
Man,
sitting,
that rifle
prone,
is sexy.
and several supported variations. Marines fire 40 rounds across structured shooting drills, measuring accuracy, control, and target engagement.
What the hell is this for? I always wondered that. What the hell is this thing for here? It's like a button, right? What the hell does it do? Maybe some of you military people that watch this will tell me.
Emphasizes core fundamentals of shooting: sight alignment, breath control, and smooth trigger pull. A minimum qualifying score is mandatory to progress into more advanced combat marksmanship training.
And then, I mean, unless you've got some really fucked up vision, I'm sure that's not that terrible to hit.
Table 2 rifle qualification shifts the focus to practical combat marksmanship under timed and high-pressure conditions. The course is conducted at shorter ranges, 25 to 100 yards, mimicking urban or close quarters battlefield scenarios.
Magazine at 5 rounds. This is going to be that 300-yard line slow fire, 5 rounds.
Marines engage moving and pop-up targets at variable speeds to train for unpredictability in real combat.
I'm kind of surprised they don't give the military people that are doing this contacts that they're required to wear. I can understand why. There's a lot of headache that comes with requiring people to wear contacts instead of actual glasses. But I feel like it would just be easier, you know? Then again, contacts fall out all the time.
They shoot from several dynamic positions like kneeling, standing, and prone with support, often while being timed.
Unload so quick.
Weapon reload drills are incorporated to build reflexes and ensure rapid recovery in the middle of a firefight.
Well, I bet you gotta get that stuff
Depending on the
quick.
iteration, Marines expend between 60 and 80 rounds, testing speed, accuracy, and adaptability. The Crucible is the culminating test of Marine Corps boot camp, a 54-hour continuous ordeal that integrates every skill recruits have been taught.
Here we go. Yes, sir.
First introduced in 1996, it was designed to prioritize core Marine values:
Double-check your pockets. No.
teamwork, honor, and resilience over sheer physical strength. It takes place during Phase 3 of training, generally around the 11th week of the 13-week program.
Damn. Towards the end. Bro, like, you know those people already. I'm sure there's some of them that just aren't. But if you got this far and you ain't ready, man, you ain't doing something right.
Upon
Unless you get
successful
like injured, that's different.
completion,
But I mean,
recruit-
if you got injured, then you shouldn't be doing this anyway. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna make you either way, but
are formally awarded the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor,
nice,
signifying their transition into full-fledged Marines.
hell yeah.
Throughout the 54-hour event, recruits are allowed only 4 to 6 hours of fragmented sleep and are issued just 3 MREs for sustenance.
That's rough. This looks
The
familiar.
Crucible consists of more than 30 physically and mentally demanding stations, each testing a different aspect of Marine readiness.
Hell yeah.
Recruits rotate between challenges almost non-stop with minimal rest and escalating physical fatigue. They traverse over 45
Yeah, buddy, look at that razor wire. It's not razor wire, it's barbed wire. Razor wire is definitely different. Barbed wire still sucks, but woo! I wonder how many of them get fucked up by that barbed wire.
foot, most of it while
Nice.
carrying full combat gear and their assigned rifle.
Some of these guys look so young.
At Paris Island, the Crucible takes place in the Pagefield training area, a rugged environment designed to simulate real combat. The area features varied terrain, mud pits, dense woods, open sand fields, and swampy sections to mimic battlefield unpredictability. Exercises proceed through rain, cold, or heat, halting only if conditions pose an imminent risk to life. Recruits operate under extreme stress, performing missions while tired, hungry, and mentally drained.
Yep. Just be thankful you're not shot. Honestly.
Combat lanes
Bro,
challenge
I don't know, but this looks so fun to me. I would love to be out there doing this.
them to breach enemy defenses,
Especially once you get past the first few stages and you get to this point. Oh, bro.
conduct assaults, and perform casualty extractions under pressure. Even the confidence course is reintroduced, this time modified to reflect battlefield urgency and physical exhaustion. Every skill taught in boot camp, first aid, marksmanship, navigation, teamwork, is evaluated in dynamic, chaotic.
So many gloves have been dropped there.
All Crucible activities are done in fire teams or squads, eliminating any solo attempts and reinforcing Marine Corps unity.
Gotta have that buddy system.
Events are structured to require team-based solutions, ensuring that no one succeeds through individual effort alone. Leadership roles rotate across tasks, allowing each recruit the chance to guide peers and make command decisions.
Oh, sir. Oh, here we go. They gonna be boxing. They gonna be boxing. So this is after? This is after the, So this is after they get done with the karate part of it? Oh, dude, that car's fucked up. Jesus. Ain't nothing left of that car.
In the Crucible, recruits engage in controlled body sparring sessions, using Marine Corps martial arts program techniques to demonstrate endurance, aggression, and mental toughness under pressure. Failures are handled collectively, teaching recruits that mission outcomes affect everyone, not just individuals.
The other team comes up the middle, uses these covers to provide support. Here we go, here we go.
Exhaustion, confusion, and discomfort are deliberately imposed to simulate battlefield decision-making conditions.
The scrubs are getting rubbed.
Go.
I wonder how many people they have pass out on this course, like to date. You know, someone has to have passed out.
Scattered throughout the Crucible are warrior stations, events dedicated to honoring legendary Marines of the past. Stations are named after icons like Sergeant John Basilone and Lieutenant General Louis Chesty Puller.
That's pretty cool. Like each station has its own name. Do they have like plaques, or is it just like what they call it?
Historical pride.
Always make sure that you're getting accountability.
These moments remind recruits of the Corps' storied legacy and what it means to uphold its traditions.
That's because I'm pushing. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Like whenever you see a Marine drill sergeant screaming at a person, or just a drill sergeant in general, just like yelling at the top of their lungs, and you got like 3 of them like yelling at the same person. It's not just to yell at somebody. It builds character. It's a tradition. Everyone has to go through it. Especially whenever it comes to war. You need to know that the person that's behind you is getting the same treatment.
Chaplains are present throughout the Crucible to offer spiritual support, brief moments of prayer, and moral encouragement. Some segments are conducted at night, requiring movement under darkness,
that looks cool,
using red light flashlights and silent coordination. Night drills include stealthy ambushes and rescue missions, carried out under strict noise and light discipline. The Crucible culminates with the infamous Reaper Hike.
Ooh, Reaper Hike.
A grueling 9-mile trek.
Damn!
Packs, rifles, and gear.
Let's go, 50 right now.
And they end that entire nonsense off with that? Yo, that's crazy.
Despite overwhelming fatigue, recruits must maintain discipline.
Keep in mind that I think they're only allowed like, what, 2 MREs a day? And that's it? They really try to push you.
Communication and tactical awareness until the end.
Bro, that looks grueling. Holy crap. They're all like, they all suffer in it. Oh, man.
At dawn, the
Damn.
hunt concludes with the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor ceremony, a symbolic rite of passage.
Jesus.
1 foot in front of the other. Let's go.
That's right. Just keep moving. Just keep moving, man.
Drill instructors present the emblem to each recruit, marking the emotional moment when they earn the title Marine.
3 of those flag raisers for a month of 6,800 killed in action. It is your duty to uphold it every single day.
That's right.
Over the past 3 days, your drill instructors subjected you to the final days of your training duration.
Now it's up to them to keep it up.
Tears, cheers, and raw
They got
emotion.
through it. Like, dude, whenever we got through the academy, dude, I can't tell you how many people cried. Seriously. Fucking shit's, it's fucking grueling.
Accompany the playing of the Marine Corps.
It was
hymn
hard, but it wasn't hard like that. 9
and a
miles.
short address honoring their perseverance.
Right.
That's a life decision right there.
Many recruits describe this moment as the most impactful and transformative experience of their lives.
You're a real leader.
What really sucks is that for a lot of people, when they get to this point, they'll always strive to hit that point again. I hate to say it, but you'll never find it. Maybe you will. Maybe you will. You'll maybe find a job that you really feel that inspired to work for, or you're doing something in your life that really makes you aspire to have that feeling that you know you'll get if you do something. But for the most part, a lot of people will never feel that feeling again. And it's kind of a bummer to think about. But in the moment, it feels so good to know that you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're where you're supposed to be, and you're doing something that you think is right or feels right. Or even for that matter, it might be right.
Always work harder. Always keep pushing forward.
That's right.
Never get cocky.
The Crucible is a comprehensive test of everything taught at boot camp, from combat readiness to leadership and
This
loyalty.
must have been done in 2019, 2020 or something.
Keep push. Keep down. Strengths hard. Keep working on those. You should be proud of yourself.
It cements the Marine ethos of Semper Fidelis, always faithful to the Corps, the mission, and fellow Marines.
And there it is.
One of the final milestones in boot camp is the final drill, which assesses the platoon's mastery of close order drill, discipline, and cohesion after nearly 3 months of training. The event is judged by senior drill instructors and drill masters who evaluate timing, precision, and execution of commands. Each platoon performs a detailed sequence of movements, including column shifts, flanks, manual of arms, and formation marching with outspoken cues. Every movement must be performed instantly, with the entire platoon functioning as a synchronized unit to demonstrate discipline and readiness. The competition carries up to 100 points, which contribute to the overall Series Honor Platoon Award, recognizing excellence across training.
Damn.
Graduation
up.
at Paris Island is the defining
Man, look at those fine-ass individuals.
moment when recruits finally earn the title of United States Marine after 13 weeks of relentless training. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't.
Go ahead, send them a like and a sub. Go sub to IMD Aviation. Whew. Man, that was good stuff. That was really good stuff. That was really good stuff. Oh. W video, W stream. Got another message. Oh. Ends an American Truck Simulator. Huh. That's funny. Well, we'll probably watch the BMG drive one tomorrow. But we are going to roll up out of here. That is it for today. I will be back on tomorrow. Same time, same place. But yeah, I'm getting pretty tired now. Staying up that late, starting to kill me. It's starting to get to me. I got to roll up out of here. I'm out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for being here. Stay safe out there.